Hey everyone, and welcome to the IR4 podcast, free cryptocurrency coin market update / review. We got Bitcoin here on the charts, and this is the daily time frame. So last Saturday in my subscriber only update, the thought was love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Really best case scenario happened on the cryptos. I really did like this breakout. I did like this higher move, and it just showed me that there are some bulls here to stay. I do think it's a dip buying opportunity on the daily. So we pulled back into a previous old support and resistance. Same with the weekly, right? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white candles in a row. So it makes sense that we're going to rest. Makes sense that we're going to pull back. We are still a little bit choppy, still a little bit sideways. It's going to take some time to really just grind out of these shorter term levels. It's healthy what we're doing. And the crazy part is even the markets, like the broader actual equity markets, look something like this. I'll kind of show you the general shape. I'll just hide all my drawings here, and it's going to be on a much bigger picture. But you can kind of see, right, it's like this giant uptrend and like this really quick sell-off in February, uptick, quick sell-off. Has some similar properties. Obviously, it's not the same. But markets move in waves, they move in certain structures. So I had this, quick move up, quick pullback, quick pullback. So there's some similarities here. And just simply saying all that to say, here's the daily. So we are stuck on the Bitcoin right in between the 100 and the 200 simple. So we're going to be trading sideways for a while, which means have fun. Swing traders, hop into a 4-hour chart and an hourly chart and try to buy the dip. Buy as low as you can. So this is a little bit of a support for me. At about the $9,000 area. I mean, the low of just a few moments ago was $955. This was $950. So almost a tweezer bottom there on the 4-hour, and also here's the 1-hour time frame. And if you zoom into the 1 hour, a little bit of a double bottom. So kind of expecting this to be a little bit of a support and to kind of chop around for a bit on Bitcoin. Here's Ethereum, ETH, USD. And Ethereum, beautiful retest, nice little lower shadow, nice high wave candle. Again, last Saturday in the subscriber edition of the review mentioned, I love this move. Let's just get ready and get prepared for a pullback. Very similar to what happened here, right? Nice run up, pull back into long terms, nice little pop, pull back into long terms. As you might remember from last week, this was the pennant pattern, and I did really not think that this would happen, meaning that we would break out as strongly as we did. That was best case scenario, and we really did have best case scenario. So that's super exciting on Ethereum. I like the move. I like the pullback to this old support and new resistance. Again, here's the daily moving averages. We're above those. That's nice. Here's the weekly. We're above those. That's nice. So everything looks pretty solid at this particular point in time. Here's EOS XBT, and it did not quite get down to my 0.01674 entry, so which is a little upsetting, but let me kind of show you where I got that. It's hard to zoom out quite far enough. So back to these candles over here, there's definitely some support resistance back way back here, and we did get a little bit of a rotation. So if you're looking at EOS USD, you'll see that we broke above this previous all-time high right in here. And we just kind of pulled back into that price, and right now we're just kind of chopping around, doing our thing. Here's Stellar XBT on Kraken, and this one's going to need a little bit more of a pullback before it gets really rocking. So some of the altcoins like Verge and Stellar and OMG, and there's a few others that really had a pretty early run up compared to some of the other bigger coins, and now those are going to kind of get a little bit more of a pullback. We'll see how Ripple really stands in that regards, but I do kind of like this sideways chop here that we're getting on Ripple. We're just really hanging out in between long terms. We're going to trade sideways for a while. These two blue lines are kind of my lines in the sand. So if we trade down to 81 cents, I'm going to look to snag a lag 1 or 2 rips. Here's the weekly. And again, your exponential moving average on the weekly. We're getting some good pullbacks. So, looking across all the coins, it seems to me at least, same as last week, that this is a nice dip buy to take advantage of. We could probably pull down a little bit farther into some supports, but again, a lot of these coins did break above the long-term moving averages, which is great. I really was excited to see that. We obviously could pull it down pretty decently far on not just Litecoin, but the other coins in general. But I think it would be a good dip buying opportunity to take advantage of. big news, truly, for it to break out of that trend line and at least regain some semblance of what appears to be a little bit of a bullish market. So I mean, you could put the line over here, but there's not a lot of angles that really corresponds with. We didn't really hit any of these. So I mean, we could start using this angle for now to see how that plays out. But here's what that weekly looks like, and here's your exponential moving averages. So if we do trade back down to support, we can see that there are buyers still actually out there looking, and you can see just a really solid amount of volume, a lot of volume here, and just a massive tapering of volume on this distribution. So this is healthy. This is comfortable. I like it. Let's continue to get some chop. Let's continue to buy the dips. Be patient. Even the crypto markets have to rest and let things play out for a little bit. So let it grind, let it churn and burn, snap necks and cash checks, and then eventually we're going to see some more bulls come in down the road. That's my analysis. I will see you all again next week for the free coin market update. And of course, for my IR4 subscribers to our podcast, thanks so much for being supporters. You are tremendous. We'll see you later. And until next time, love, live, learn. You guys rock. Bye.